I was really hoping that would squish her. Yo, I'd be talking script right now. I'd be like, you running again, Cal?
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have!
Shoot her in the eye right now.
And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
That was prime shoot her in the face opportunity.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go.
Well, he got his marshals.
I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
Finally get access to ether. Now it's supposed to be underground. There we go. Hidden elevator.
This is it. Ether's below. What was this place? There. That console.
Insert the
Come on,
Gaia
Ether.
kernel.
Time to go home. Yes. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the 10 are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Hikaru saw years ago.
Oh, did you hear that? I think we actually just fixed all the projectors upstairs.
And this one just... a rock?
With what the hell, Perkins from Terrence Goodman. Data corruption. Ever partition the cluster without telling me again? We had power surges all over the place, including one in the main building at 8:31 p.m., right when Director Cardori was heading out for the night. The Golden Mountain holo lit up from total darkness right as she passed by, and it scared the living shitballs out of her. She was pissed, dude. What are you trying to do? Get us all if data corrupted. We can guess. There's the ladder.
Aloy, here! Let's talk.
Someone just yelled, Aloy, let's talk. Oh, is that the
Please,
White House?
Aloy. Come here.
So it looks like us messing around downstairs just brought this online.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism.
This was not meant to inspire people 3,000 years later, but here we are.
These brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened
Is that
my
why the
conviction
freaking tribe calls their people
when
marshals?
we are united, we can
He
overcome
copied it from this?
any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
He heard it from the recording and was like, "Oh, that's a great name for my leaders." And now they now they all do the salute. We're all Helldivers now. Good thing everyone speaks English. Actually, they do address that. The robots that raised their ancestors from pods in the vaults spoke English. They were supposed to learn all the languages and stuff.
Reporting for duty,
That
Commander.
guy deleted Apollo.
I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals.
Hey, Star,
And a rallying
thank you.
cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
So he is now going to be in whatever the final battle is. He just got added to our stockpile of friends. Thank you, Star. Man, that was cool. Okay, when I first started doing this little side quest of like have to help the tribe in order to get access to Ether, I was just like, ugh, groan. But that, like, by the end of it, I was like really into
I
it.
can hear every word now.
May your enemies fall.
So all these are fixed now.
Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
So all of these holograms were missing words earlier, and they guessed what they were, and they were right on some of them, but way off
We
on
held off
others.
Regala once. We'll do it again.
Discover how JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert. JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
May your blade be bright.
Observe the grit of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hub, trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Are any of these challengers worthy of the title?
If Regala comes, it will prove she is a traitor to the Tanakh.
So I asked the chaplain the other day, how did the 10 fly on their metal wings?
Aloy.
Out in the field or
A
relaxing at
word,
base,
if you will?
Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle. Meals, ink, bruises. These daredevils of the sky shared it
Aloy.
all.
Do you have a moment? Blood of the 10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
She's like, how
Well,
weird.
Thanks to you, The chief still lives. And hope remains. But
I want
that's
to go
not why
loot
I
all
wanted
those
to speak
30
with you.
robots I shot with the big gun.
I need a favor. A personal one.
I mean, the
My
world ends
grandson,
ending soon, but
Cavo.
sure.
He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest
I don't
of
know,
the tribe I'm
he
more
gave
concerned about.
Regala mercy, and now
They
he's
won't
saying he
quickly
regrets doing
accept
that.
someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try. You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
I get that she's got tattoos, but around her mouth, it just looks like she always just, like, bit into some red juicy fruit. Like, just a second ago, at all times.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
I've killed a lot of her people. Is it possible I killed your grandson?
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
The machines the rebels command. How do they do it? Tame them to ride, that is.
There's another exclamation point. Where is it? Oh, wait, am I on an airplane? I'm on an airplane. Hello.
They're here. We should ask.
And what is this quest?
The tribe has asked so much of her already.
Champion, I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity again.
You're not the only one.
Just tell it to her straight, Ducka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool route's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale.
We use it for training. Herd in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting.
Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the Grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Kala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete. A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory. Not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting
I give you a bunch
grounds.
of money.
You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback, along with some bristleback tusks. Both kinds of machines have been spotted near a campfire to the southeast. When you're done, bring the parts to me at the maw of the arena, on the northeast side of the grove.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
One more thing. If you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one. Every Tenakth soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill. You might find such tags at any enemy outpost. If you do, bring them to me. I'll make sure they're returned to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
Thank you, Champion. And please don't forget the parts for the ballista.
Okay.
Guess I need to head south.
All right. So we got all of those quests. Man.
To find that rollerback.
Number one thing
I already have
really
enough
want to do.
bristleback tusks.
All right, chat. This is going to be staying up a few minutes late. I really want to do this right now, though. Wait, can I not quick travel to the base? Hold on. That seems so weird. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, I see the button. All right. So we just got Ether. We need to plug Ether back into Gaia. I want to see that. I want to see what's going to happen with that, you guys. Then we can, you know, save it and then next time be distracted by all this other stuff. Where am I? I thought it was going to port me inside the building. It did not do that. It did not do that.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all, doing complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tenakth friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Smooth. Okay. What do you call that beard mustache? The one that Aaron's got? A mistake.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Yeah, everyone's got something important for me.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
That was my first thought.
According to the data I
guys from
reviewed on
space.
your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest.
She is really good with that
What's
thing.
there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap.
You guys are now promoted
but if
to
it really
pawns.
is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
She's like, thanks for including them and not telling me, Mom.
to unlock another room in the main living area.
Eh?
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Okay. Can I save the game here? Oh man, I want to poke around here some more, but I want to save the game. There's one con to this game, is the inability to just save anywhere I want. Alright, I'll follow them outside to get to a campfire.
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown.
This ought to be good.
Oh, we're actually doing like a...
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
The struggle. Dude, she needs some gloves. She's gonna get frostbite. Oh, yeah, it's one of the high-tech people.
Vermin.
What is that?
Oh. Can her shield block that?
What the hell?
Oh, I love that look on her face. Oh, they finally got one of the future people. They've got a toy. It blew up. What do you guys think? EMP crossbow?
Well, that takes the keg.
EMP ballista? Wood is known to blow up. Yeah, I mean, if you EMP wood hard enough, common knowledge.
See if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
All right. This is awesome. I am pretty sure it just made a save file a second ago. Yes, it did. So we will take advantage of that save file and pick it up eagerly from this point next time.